What are belief systems and how do they develop? A belief is the acceptance by the mind that something is real or true. So you can kind of think of your brain as a biological supercomputer that is accessing information and responding to it. But how you respond to an experience depends on the information that's stored. Your mind is 12% conscious and 88% subconscious. So a lot of times you can be acting or experiencing things in certain ways that are unpleasant and you have no idea why. It's because it's stored in your subconscious. That means you're not conscious of it and you're unaware of it. So you can have these beliefs on 4 different levels. You can have them on a core level, which is what you've been taught and accepted during childhood, lifetime. So when you were little, your parent could have told you that you were worthless. So as a child, you could have rejected that, or, your little heart could have accepted it, and it's followed you into adulthood, where you're still creating situations and experiences where they're proving that you're worthless, which that kind of sucks, but we can clear that up with Theta Healing. If you want to know what Theta Healing is, you can check out my video I have of what Theta Healing is. I do offer it in person, over the phone, or Zoom. But the second level is an ancestor or DNA level. So science has proven that you inherit beliefs and you can inherit them in your DNA. So let's say that your grandma was in World War II, and every time she heard a plane go overhead, she got really scared and had really bad anxiety. So nowadays, if you hear a plane that goes over your head in that same way, or just a certain plane in general, your heart speeds up and you just don't really feel good, or something's going on with it and you have no idea why. It could be because you inherited this belief from your ancestor. And so the third level is a historic level, which is past lives or collective consciousness, where it's an experience that has been carried into the present. And the fourth level is a soul level, which it's something that you strongly, strongly believe in, that's penetrated deep, deep down into your soul. So these belief systems can shape your life and have huge effects on you. Like if you have the belief of you can't succeed. So every time you're fixing to accomplish something, you self-sabotage yourself and you fail. Or you could have the belief of that all the good men or women are taken. So you could constantly be finding all the bad people and never the good men or women because you believe they're all taken. Or you could be in a grocery store and there's a person wearing an orange sweater. And yes, it could be ugly, but the emotional response you should have for it is, well, that's just an ugly sweater. But if you have a strong emotional response, such as, oh, I can't stand that sweater and I hate it, why are they wearing that? Well, why are you feeling like that? You shouldn't have that much of an emotional response to something. So it's probably stemming from something else. So it could just be a surface level thing, and there's something really going deep, deep down that's, there's a root belief wise that it's developed into something else. So you could have a belief of, let's say, you always have to learn the hard way. So let's say that's a root belief. And so the longer that you've had it, or just over time, other beliefs can start developing on this bottom belief. And so let's say up here, you can kind of think of it like a tree. So let's say up here on a tree branch that there's a belief of, well, why bother, because you fell anyway. Well, in Theta Healing, we can go down and dig down and see what that bottom belief is and just switch it over to a positive one, and it changes all those other beliefs. So you don't have to deal with the person having an ugly sweater or being scared of trying because you know you're going to fail. And when you've had these beliefs for such a long time, what can happen is, just like even the failing thing. Well, when you fail, you feel bad. It can cause cellular shock and trauma, or pain or resentment. And so a lot of these beliefs sometimes are associated with emotions or bad stuff attached to them, or, not pleasant stuff attached to them. And so in Theta Healing, again, you can go and you can release this trauma or resentment, and you can just simply heal it. So you don't have to carry that with you anymore. And so you also can use muscle testing or energy testing, which is kind of like kinesiology, but it's a bit different. And so you use this type of muscle testing to ask yourself certain beliefs to see if you have them, if you really don't know. And so you're asking your subconscious if you have this belief or not, and it'll give you a yes or no. So I'll have a video on that of how to muscle test yourself if you're interested in that. But the whole thing is belief systems are extremely powerful things that kind of shape the life around you and depend on what you're attracting. So you can choose to have a positive life that's the one that you desire and that it's just great and you can create the life you want, or you can choose it a little harder way and learn things again the harder way, and have like experiences that are upsetting. But it's really cool because this belief work that you can do in theta healing really helps empower you to switch negative beliefs to just positive beliefs, and it's just effortless and it's simple and it really just helps empower you. I can't stress that enough, and it's really cool to just be able to create the life that you desire. But if you're interested in any of this, I'll have my links and social medias and everything down below if you want to contact me, or if you have any questions or want to book a theta healing session. Or you could just go to my website at shelbygrimeshealing.com. Thank you.